A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Miami. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude.
Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out! And it looks like the Dolphins have it. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did, giving you a gift with the turnover and some really optimal field position. Wouldn't it be rude, Kate, of them not to accept that gift and put an early lead up to really crush their opponent's spirit?
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Baker now from the gun. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. He's got it deep downfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. We'll kick the running back in motion. Baker throwing again. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And on third down, Dolphins coming out in the dime, expecting a pass. Mayfield will look to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
On comes Matt Hawk to punt it to a team he spent 4 years with. What is going on here? He doesn't let this one go into the end zone. He's going to return it from the goal line. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. It looks like he stayed in as well. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. To the right and pulled in by Judy. Free inside the 30. Jerry Judy. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead to 14-0. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty and simplicity, right? Yeah. Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point.
He's throwing for it! And he secures it in the end zone, so their lead grows to 16-zip. Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st down, Texans.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Micah McFadden able to make the play. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Dolphins and wide receiver Jerry Judy getting set for their next drive. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
throwing now following the turnover. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing the out route, complete. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it second and goal. They'll throw it again. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Pressure coming, Baker. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield.
First down.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Houston.
Mayfield to throw again. Lester's got it. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Complete out to the right. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's
3rd and short, Mayfield. Another turnover, this time it's an interception. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Miami touchdown.
And there and Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, They just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
The Dolphins lining up to go for 2 once more. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Dropping back to throw. And he gets into the end zone again. And this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4 going for 2. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. We're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Pass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. And if they don't already have this game out of reach, a touchdown to start the half might just about do it. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
They're going play action. Cut out left. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, Mayfield. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Dolphins have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Miami offense headed out there now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go. Let go. 60 Bison. 6 ready.
Right up the gut. Stiff arm success. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to get this down to the 36. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hand off to the back. He breaks the tackle. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another carry for him. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Back gets the handoff. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Baker now from the gun. He's passing. Oh, he lost the football. And it looks like the Dolphins have it. Oh, boy, Brock. Some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bumper for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost some points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown. They go play action on 1st. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown! The Dolphins continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So now the Dolphins going for 2 again.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Running back, motioning right. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Texans trying to do some window dressing. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Starting at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Jukes one defender. And give him 4 yards before he stopped, Brock. Good 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to the well again. Across midfield at the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Hits his running back. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
2nd down at the Texans' 29-yard line.
Give now to the running back. Broke through the tackle. That carry gets him 8, and there's another 8 to go now on 3rd down.
20-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing off the play fake here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Will take possession at their own 15-yard line following the pick. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. He's got time here. A bit of desperation on this. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.